Hi there, friends. It's April Blake, your friendly neighborhood life coach, with today's tip for optimal living. So if you have ever had a meal with me, you'll know I am the world's slowest eater. And I would like to say that there was a reason for this before I became a health coach and a life coach, but I just am really that slow. And I usually wind up trying to entertain everybody else at the table, and then I remember, oh yeah, I was supposed to be eating too. And then I always get things like salad, which take a lot of chewing. But as it turns out, this is kind of a great way. So when we eat too fast, if we don't chew our food, we wind up making our stomach try to do the job that our mouth has to do. So I don't know if you know anything about digestion, but you were about to learn way more than you knew before, hopefully. So digestion actually starts in our mouths. And you can do this with like a saltine cracker. You can take a saltine cracker and chew it and kind of hold it in your mouth for as long as you can stand. Chew that thing up and hold it in that mouth for as long as you can stand. And you'll notice that the saltine cracker starts to taste sweet. That's because the starches, the carbs and stuff that we eat actually start breaking down with the enzymes in our mouth. So we are designed, every part of us is designed to do some type of function. And our mouth is designed to start digestion with the saliva and the enzymes and everything. And then you swallow, and then your stomach does its thing, and then the food moves from the stomach to the small intestines, and you know the story from there. So anyway, if you're not letting your mouth do its job, if you're not chewing your food sufficiently, what you're going to find out is your stomach is going to have to try to take up the slack for your mouth, and it's not designed to do that. It can't. So you're actually going to be missing out on some nutrients, and then your stomach couldn't do its job completely because it had to take up slack for your mouth, and then your food moves on to your small intestines, and they can't do their job because the stomach didn't do its job, because your mouth didn't get to do its job. And it causes all kinds of trouble, if you know what I mean. So you kind of can't control, once it goes down your throat, what happens to your food, but you totally can control how many times you chew your food. And you might have heard the old nugget of knowledge to chew your food for 32 times, one for each tooth. You can do that. Even for me, that's a little bit excessive. So what I ask my clients to do is just be conscious of how much you're chewing your food. Chew your food normal and count it, and then chew your food more. Try for 5 more chews or 10 more chews, and see how that goes. This is going to help the enzymes and things in your mouth start to break down your food like it's designed to do, but it also does something else magical that helps for digestion and stress and just your overall well-being, which is to get you to slow down when you eat. We can't always do this, but when you can, it's a good thing to practice. So something that I do like to kind of push on my clients, I don't really like to push, that's a bad word, but one thing that I suggest to my clients is to try to take 20 minutes for dinner. This means sitting down at the table, not in front of the TV, not behind the wheel of your car, if you can help it, and take 20 minutes. So you take a bite of food, you chew it. It doesn't have to be 32 times, but just try for more than 3, because that is honestly how much most of us chew our food. We go chew, 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 swallow. Good luck, digestive system. Try for more than 3, less than 32, somewhere in that range. Just try, experiment with this. Also put down your fork between bites and breathe. We talked in another video about how oxygen actually fires up that metabolism, helps you burn your fuel more effectively. Try that. And something that I like to do with my daughter is to have a slowest eater contest. Actually, anybody that I sit down to eat a meal with, slowest eater contest, I win hands down. So, sometimes I would like to have dinner with you and have a slowest eater contest. And if you beat me, you are really doing something, because I am such a slow eater. But you can do this in your own home. You can even have a chewing contest with your kid, or if you live with another adult that has a really great sense of humor, have a chewing contest with that person. Just see how long you can chew one bite of food. And then, like I said, make it like a range for you. Somewhere more than 3, optimally something more than 5, less than 32. Slow yourself down when you eat. Come to the table in a good, relaxed, emotional state. Use your breathing exercises that I gave you earlier, and see how that makes you feel. From while you're eating your food to hours later, if you catch my drift. So I will be back with another tip on optimal living soon. Until then, be well, Facebook friends. Bye.